Hi there, wanted to share a fun Valentine craft with you based on woven heart pockets that Miss Mildred, my mother-in-law, that's what we say in our house, not mother-in-law, made for our boys when they were growing up. You're going to start with a strip of paper that you have cut 3 inches by 10 inches, 3 by 10. You're going to curve the ends either with a compass or, you know what I did? I used the bottom of a mug out of the kitchen. All right. And then you're going to draw your lines, measure your lines. I used a 1/2 inch strip, which gives you a heart woven pattern that looks like this. If you're working with younger children, I recommend you increase the width of the strips to about 3/4 of an inch. It gives you a little bit of a larger weave. It's going to be a little bit easier for them to work with that. Then trim top and bottom as we've done here. And then you're going to fold it in half and you're going to cut along those lines just like this, all the way across. And then when you open it up, you'll turn it back this way. And here we are with a red strip and a white strip. Let me show you how to weave them together. So now we're going to weave traditional weaving. Our approach would be over, under, like that. We're not going to do that because we want to make a pocket. We want this to be dimensional and we want it to be able to open. The way we're going to achieve that is we're going to take the white and we're going to insert it inside the red, and then we're going to do the same thing, red to white, white to red, here we go, all the way across. And that's going to give us a weave that when we're done, we are able to open up the pocket and fill it with treats, a special note, candies. So fun. And there's our final. You just open that up a little bit more. There we go. And there's our final. So there is one row all the way across. I like to leave the threads, if you will, on the back side until ready for the next one. So I went ahead and filled in the middle portion of the heart, and I'm ready to put the last weave the last row. You can see it's easier to just kind of open up that little loop so that we can put that through. Do the same here. May I just say, the last row is the most challenging because you don't have as much wiggle room to work with. But you'll be able to manipulate it. The reason that we did the cuts as high up on the curve of the heart as we did when we were cutting the strips is so that there was enough wiggle room here. The reason we cut this far up, and you'll see now this is obviously an uneven edge. So we're going to now adjust all of the white and bring it back down once we have woven it. And I'll massage that just a little bit more to get it even. But then you open up inside and you have this wonderful heart pocket. So we made our first heart out of paper, fun, easy, and then just make sure you're choosing contrasting colors. But you can also make them out of felt. So it's a little softer, just has and again, a wonderful array of colors to choose from at your local craft store. For younger children or for a teacher that's going to use this activity in their classroom, I really recommend the foam sheets, also available at your craft store, because what the foam does is it gives you a little bit more of a sturdy weave, and little hands will be able to work and manipulate the foam sheets a little more easily. And then finally, you know me, love textiles, love fabric. Yes, those of you that are quilters and you have those quilting scraps, you can turn those into hearts as well. If you don't have scraps, the local craft store has these wonderful, they call them fabric bundles. So it's a palette of 5 or 6 fabrics that blend and work together. I love this one. It makes me think about the 4th of July because what another great way to use hearts and incorporate them into your decorating. So the only caveat if you use fabric is so flimsy, particularly quilting fabric, you'll need to apply like an iron-on stiffener or like a mending, like you would mend elbows of a shirt or jeans, that kind of mending fabric. You'll iron that on and that will give you the stiffness and the body that you need for a fabric heart. I've loved sharing this easy craft for you that you're going to enjoy not just on Valentine's Day. What about tucking a sweet little woven heart into an Easter basket? Wouldn't that delight the child that will receive it? And it will be around long after the Easter candy has been enjoyed. I can't think of a holiday in which a woven heart and the appropriate colors wouldn't complement your decor. Have fun making these. Have fun sharing them as well.